Despite the challenges that exist in long-distance farming, there are still options and there is hope for those who want to do farming remotely. In this video, watch it to the end to find the 4 reasons why someone can do remote farming and why it is possible despite the challenges that we've discussed in the former videos. Welcome to Agrotech. This is the place where masters gather to transform the ordinary into masterpieces. And yes, the reason why you want to do remote farming is because you want to convert your ordinary land to a masterpiece of an enterprise. And here are the 5 or 4 things that you need to take keen note of to ensure that you succeed in remote farming. And the first one is what we call the need for an expert contribution. We cut shortcuts when it comes to farming. We look for a relative who can support us. We look for a friend who can help us to farm remotely. And these people are cheap because they are people who we are supporting and we are providing an employment or an opportunity to test your money as they support you to do farming. But as this happens, we realize in the former videos that can bring risk of losses, which can make you finally quit farming. However, if you're going to use a relative or a friend to farm for you remotely, then ensure that there is an expert who is also involved in this enterprise that can give insights that are true, who will tell you the true picture, who will not hide from you anything that is sensitive, because any person that is going to keep this information from you is going to hurt you and to harm the farm. And therefore, as you engage your relatives and as you engage those people that you trust, yesterday I said that you should not over-trust them. So bringing an expert brings a layer of protection against over-trusting a person that is so close to you that is running the farm to an extent that they can exploit that chance. So the expert that is coming to the farm and is making observation and doing recommendation will help you to shield yourself against small mistakes and decisions that perhaps can be very costly. So ensure that you engage an expert. It can add a little cost into this, but that layer of expertise is going to help you to shield yourself from the losses that normally one will experience when they are doing remote farming. Another point to take note of as you start remote farming is the use of technology. We live at a time when accessing technological items like CCTV and other technological advances and shortcuts. I call them shortcuts because they help you get to your destination faster sometimes. And so if you're going to do farming, for example, I'll use a person who is doing poultry farming. You can install CCTVs in various points within your farm. So this CCTV is supposed to be used to give you information that you may not receive from the trustee that is taking care of the farm. And so, as you install them, I want to caution you against installing CCTV to threaten the person that is working for you. Let us use CCTV not as a threat to the person that is working for you, but as a layer of protection and a layer of information that you receive so that you can have accurate data and information based on the observations you will make from the CCTV. So I say, install CCTV, but don't use it to threaten those who are working for you. Use it to protect yourself and to help those who exist in the farm to appreciate the contribution you are making from the observation you are doing using the CCTV cameras. And so I encourage you to use whichever model of technology that is around that you can install and that you can use. This can also be easy because you can allow the expert that is visiting the farm to back their decisions and to back the advice they're going to give you using the CCTVs that is going to inform. Again, CCTV is also good for security reasons. Should anything happen within the farm, like the person that is taking care of, if it's your farm, you are keeping poultry or you are keeping dairy, zero grazing, you are zero grazing your dairy animals, this CCTV can help you to know what is happening within the farm, when the milking is being done, the level of hygiene that is being practiced, the behavior of animals that is there. You can observe them using the cameras, and therefore you can make decisions that are well informed, decisions that are not biased, or decisions that are not appropriate at your farm. So install your CCTVs, but back them up with data, and this data should be used to make proper decisions, prompt decisions, and those decisions that are going to help you to stay a farmer and to keep on promoting and supporting agriculture. We need food security, and for us to have food security, people that are doing farming have to be successful. So I expect that as you use them, your aim is to be successful as a farmer not to intimidate those who are working for you at the farm. If you are watching this video until this time and you've liked what we are discussing about, please comment and tell me what you are thinking as we move to the third reason why there is hope for those who do remote farming. And what can support remote farmers is proper bookkeeping. Nothing can replace information that is well documented. You need to document everything that is happening in the farm. For example, in this farm, if you come, I can show you when we started farming, where we bought our seedlings from. These were cuttings of cassava. I can show you the type of seeds that we planted. You can see this sukuma wiki, how they are doing right now. Not so good because it is very dry right now. But there is hope that rain is coming, and there is hope at how the cassavas are looking. So we've shielded ourselves with cassava, which are also shielding the sukuma wiki down here. But what is giving us the motivation to keep coming to the farm and to give our best is that we have data that we can look and can encourage us and to motivate us and to help us have a vision for the farm. So ensure that whoever is at the farm keeps a record that is up to date. When they come into the farm, they should sign. I say again, just like technology, please, let us not use this backed information to intimidate those who are working for us. Let us use this information to help them understand your vision. Take them through the books and the records that exist to advise them as well, to show them where you want to go. They'll understand it and you can use it so well that they will move with you at the speed that you want to grow. But if you're going to keep records, to call them and to say, the hens were laying eggs until this date, 100 eggs were being collected. Why are we now collecting 50? There are many other things within that book that you've not checked, that is bringing the picture that is leading to the results you are seeing. So let us use our books well to guide ourselves and to give us the picture of where we are moving. Without that, then our decisions are going to be biased. We are not going to work appropriately. We are not going to make the best decision that we should as farmers. So I want to encourage everyone to have a book and let us keep our record neatly. If you are doing remote farming, if that book is being recorded at the farm, ensure it is there. They give you, they take photographs and they send you, and you update them on your personal book so that they can balance and you can in your own time, without always asking them, give me that book, what is happening? They only know that when Friday comes, they take a photo of what has happened, they send it to you, you do your review, you back check what has been happening, and you can do your recommendation. So bookkeeping is a good practice as a farmer. It also gives you the evaluation of the farm. You can evaluate the farm using the farm records. So if you don't have the records, you don't know where you're going. You are just running a race that is dark. But with books and proper bookkeeping, we can then move smoothly. We can then support those who are working for us, and they can support you well, knowing that they are not being intimidated, but these documents are needed and the information is used to take the farm to the levels that you want to take them. Another point of hope for those who are doing remote farming that they can do to ensure that they don't quit or they proceed with their plan to do remote farming is their presence. Your crops, your animal, they need you once in a while. It is very unfortunate when we all started farming, we all start with a lot of emotions. Our energy, our effort and everything is at the farm. We go there, we walk around the farm, we like it so much, we have the vision of how we're going to transform this farm. It's unfortunate that the next time we want to come back to the farm is many, many, many days later. For example, you want to come back to your farm in Christmas. It is during the Christmas holiday that you're traveling home to look at that farm. If there's a decision that needed to be done, it is too late. If there are adjustments to be made, it's going to be so costly. Once in a while, if you have invested your money, ensure that you take yourself to that farm, see what is happening, because I said these crops knows the touch of the farmer. When you come here and realize that the crops are not doing well, no one else may be caring because you are the one who is emotionally attached to these crops, to those animals, to those chicken, to those dairy animals. Whichever enterprise you are doing that is agro-related, it is you, the owner, that is emotionally attached to these things. And therefore your presence is going to help drive that farm to the level that you need to. Without doing that, then everything is going to go south, and by the time you come, it is too late. There's nothing that can be done, and you're giving up at that time. So I want to encourage everyone that is doing remote farming. If you cannot make it home, then have someone that is going to be very honest with you. I said that the first person that can help you to fix this gap is an expert. If you cannot come at all, then have an expert. But if you're around, it is not so far, sacrifice and go and see what is happening at your farm. This farm needs you, the crops need you, the animals need you. So I'll encourage you that your presence counts more than anything. When you are there, things will be fine. Even those who work for you, they'll be happy when you see them regularly, because they'll be so sure that you support them. They'll be so happy to see you, because I know as you come to see them, you'll be coming with a kilogram of meat. You'll be visiting them with a packet of milk. They'll appreciate that your presence gives them hope as well. And so as you leave and as you go back to town or whichever country you are in, you'll leave behind happy workers that are going to give their best, workers that don't feel intimidated, workers that don't feel neglected, but workers who knows that you are with them in this movement, and whichever troubles they see and they report, you're taking prompt action and you're supporting them to build the farm. Therefore, there is hope for those who are doing remote farming. Keep farming, but take notes of the points we've stated above, because if you do them well, and if you can do all of them, that is the best thing you can do as a farmer. Your investment will be there. If you are going to make losses, you'll see them. You can prevent them. And if they occur, you know what to do next time to improve them. You'll never quit. I don't want farmers to quit. I want us to start farming and stay there. Until next time, take care of yourself. And if not subscribed and you've liked this video to the end, please subscribe so that we grow this community together, we learn together, and we become better people who can transform the ordinary into masterpieces. Until then, see you and take care of yourself.